All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy December 10th. Wow. Can you believe it that we are 15 days away from Christmas? And what are we? Well, close to the new year, 2022. So super excited because what a great week and what a great month so far. And I know that we're all kind of ready. We always are kind of ready for that new year to happen, and we can start our New Year's resolutions and all of that stuff that we normally do. But why not start now? We can start now, right? I mean, it's a little early, but we can do it. All right, guys. Today, we're going to do our Friday jam session. We're going to keep this one a little bit shorter today. I do have a bunch of stuff that I got to get done. I'm also getting my booster shot today. So I'll be doing that. And my good friend Ryan Lee got his done, I think, day before yesterday. And he said he was out for about a day. So we'll see. We'll see who's the stronger one, Ryan. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it's going to affect me. Myself and my son and myself are going to go on over and get our booster. So anyway, that's what I got planned today. So I got to get all the work done that I want to get done this morning, be done, get the shot. And then I'm going to try to do some stuff in the afternoon, but I just want to leave it open just in case. But I did want to remind you that if you missed our web class the other night, Thursday night, you should go watch it. The replay is up. It did record, so that's good news. And I always say, like, we're always kind of keeping our fingers crossed to make sure that it records. And it did. Came out great. A lot of great examples. There's one example that I shared in this morning's email about a site that we found that's doing average of $20,000 per month, and they're getting paid through Mediavine. Okay, $20,000. They actually had last December was like 52,000, something like that. But on average for the year, it's $20,000, which is crazy. And it's following this exact model, the same framework. It's a niche property. It's getting free traffic and it's running Mediavine and it's getting paid. Like, that is it. That's the simplified version of this model. And that's exactly what they're doing. I share that example on this web class. All right. I found it by doing a little bit of niche hacking, which I share with you how to do that. And from there, I kind of go through and share where they're getting their traffic and what type of content they're creating and how much they're making per thousand, all of that stuff. And I did that on several sites. So make sure that you check that out. We are going to be pulling down the replay tomorrow night. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is because I want to reward the people that actually watch it. And I wanted to share that because I know not everyone's going to watch it. And I don't want all of the niches that we found to be out there because then, everyone else is going to see them. So we're going to kind of keep them private between us. So we're going to take it down on Saturday. The other thing is we're doing what we're calling the Niche Property Ultimate Bundle. And this is something you can also see it on that page right there, brandcreators.com/workshop. And no exaggeration here, over $5,000 worth of training you are going to be able to receive for probably like 95% off of what that would, be. So if you're interested in our niche properties class and our trainings and some additional support for the next 60 days, I would definitely encourage you to check it out. This will be the last time that we offer this bundle at this price. Chris and I even talked about our niche properties class, and currently right now it sells publicly for $599. After the first of the year, that price will be increasing as well. We've just looked at all of the different trainings that are out there. And I mean, a lot of them from what we're offering are like over $2,000. We're not going to charge $2,000, but it will be more than $599. I mean, we put a lot of time and energy into that. There's a lot of resources in it, a lot of things that we include, but it is the actual blueprint. And we'll be adding some new things to it after the first of the year as well. So that's what's happening there. So if you're interested in checking out that bundle, make sure that you go to brandcreators.com/workshop and you'll see it all right there, along with the replay, which will be there until tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, it's all going to expire. And then we're going to move on to enjoying the holidays. All right. And I've got another thing that I'm working on that I'm going to be sharing with you before the first of the year. And if you're on my email list, I'll be letting you guys know first. And if you're not on the email list, head on over to takeactioncrew.com. Again, takeactioncrew.com, and you can jump on that list and you'll get all my weekly emails. All right. Sent one out this morning, by the way. All right. So let's dig in. What are we going to talk about here today? Well, we are going to see, or we're going to talk about, I should say, on our jam session, is a question that I get asked quite often. And that is, how soon should I start adding affiliate links, affiliate products to my new site? The keyword there is my new site. So that's what we're going to be talking about here today on this jam session. Hey, Troy, what's up, man? Good morning. You're probably pretty busy nowadays with the booster out there. Yeah. Salama, happy Friday. Would love to see more motion analysis from you. Love those. Is Amazon the best affiliate to start with? Okay, cool. We're going to get into that. So let's kind of kick this thing off. We'll answer any questions. Do drop them in the comments, just like Salama did right there, and we'll get rocking and rolling. So here we go, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Friday jam session. I am fired up as always because I get to hang out with you if you're listening or if you're watching. And yes, I do have a cup of coffee today because it's our coffee talk or it's our Friday jam session. All right. So today, what are we going to talk about today? Well, there's a question that comes up a lot whenever we're building out our niche properties or a site and we start putting content on there and it's fairly new. We want to know, when and should we start adding affiliate links to our content? Because believe it or not, sometimes you will start adding this stuff or start focusing on this stuff, and you shouldn't really even be focusing on affiliate products yet. All right. And I'll explain what that looks like, but I'm also going to give you like what you should be doing for your first 6 months anyway, regardless. All right. So let's just kind of dig in. Let's say, for example, you're starting a brand new niche property, all right? And you're starting from scratch. Let's say that you're already through or through the niche validation process. Let's say that you've identified a niche, you've validated that it's got good traffic, that it's got good numbers as far as monetization, and there are some affiliate products or offers that you could potentially promote. Let's say that you're there, you're starting to publish content. Let's say that you have about 10 articles posted on the site. Should you be including affiliate products? Well, yes and no. Here's what I mean. I know it's kind of confusing. First off, if you're writing a piece of content in the very beginning on any of your articles or any of your topics, I would strongly recommend going after and creating informational only content. Can you catch bass in a pond? Can you catch bass with rubber worms? That type of stuff, right? Can you use plastic needles when crocheting? Something like that, right? Question-based content. Now, here is what you can do. Let's say that you have identified that there is let's go with the crocheting thing. I have no idea about crocheting. I know nothing about it, but let's just say that we were going into that. And let's say that we wrote a piece of content that was, can you use plastic needles to crochet, right? If I'm going to write that piece of content, I'm going to be talking about products, probably plastic needles, right? Maybe some other tools. I don't know what else you need for crocheting other than those needles or whatever. But let's just say I was talking about those needles. Let's also say that I've identified that there's products selling, whether it's on Amazon, whether it's on eBay, whether it's on Etsy, whether it's on a private person's site that offers an affiliate commission, whatever it is. Yes, if I mention a pair of needles in there, then I'm going to probably link to an affiliate product. Why not? Okay. Now, little note here. If you are putting your affiliate links inside of your content, you do need to make sure that you have the disclaimers on your site. So this way here, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be as an affiliate. And every affiliate program is a little bit different, but for the most part, and you want to research, make sure that you're doing, following all the terms of service. Amazon has their own. You want to make sure that you're putting it on your site so people know that when they're there, they can see that if you are recommending products, that you're compensated for it as well. Okay. So again, not a legal advisor. All the affiliate programs are different. So make sure that you do your homework there. Okay. But if you're writing that piece of content, you might have 3 mentions of needles or different types of needles for crocheting. I think that's what they're called. I don't know if that's knitting or crocheting. I don't know. There's probably a term for them. But as I'm mentioning those, I'm not like, click here, check out the needles. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is I'm mentioning throughout that piece of content various needles, or I might even just be mentioning plastic needles for crocheting. And that right there, I would highlight and I would create a link that would go to a product that was the best product for that thing, right? So that's how I would do it. Now, what I would not do in the very beginning is create a post dedicated to the 5 best crocheting needles in 2022. Like I wouldn't do that out of the gate. Down the line, yes, but I would lean heavy on the informational content side versus doing the other where it's all product based. Okay. All the product review stuff. Okay. Number one, there's less competition for the informational stuff out there. It's easier to rank for in most cases. And then the other thing is, Google has kind of frowned upon having sites that are just dedicated to product reviews. So let's not do that. We can still weave it in, but I wouldn't worry about doing that right out of the gate. Okay. But you can add those affiliate links. Now, one little thing here, and it's always changing. So I'm going to give you what I know right now, or at least what I think I know right now. If you're an affiliate for Amazon, they have some type of rule there that if you don't sell 3 products, like 3 affiliate products within a certain time frame, I don't know if it's 30 days or 60 days. If you don't, they will actually suspend your account. So you might want to be careful with putting or signing up for Amazon Associates yet until you start to get some traffic, or if you have an email list or something like that, because you are going to need to get those sales, right? You're going to have to show them that as an Amazon associate, you're actually getting sales and you're not just getting your account and it's sitting there. So that's something that they do. I don't know about Etsy. I don't know about eBay if they do that or not. You'd want to look into that. But if you do like a private network, let's say that you find an affiliate product for maybe it's a crocheting class, and maybe you're talking about learning how to crochet, and you mentioned the course or something, and it's on ClickBank. They don't have any stipulations there as far as like, oh, if you don't sell one within 90 days, you can't sell it. They don't really care. So you can do that. And by the way, if you haven't checked out ClickBank, I would check them out and see if there's any digital products there that you think are good for your market. And that would be something that I would weave in there. I would even maybe put it on maybe my sidebar or put it somewhere on the site once you start getting traffic. But the other thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to bog the site down. I don't want to put a whole bunch of like affiliate images. I don't want to weigh it down. I don't want to load up the sidebar. I don't want to load it up with just a whole bunch of things to bloat the site when I don't have that much traffic to begin with. The main thing that we want to do in those beginning months is we want to get traffic. And the easiest way to get traffic is to go after low competition keywords, long tail keywords, these question type based posts, and just do a bunch of those. Like I would do a content blitz of at least 30 and try to get those out the door as soon as possible. And that could be within your 30 days. It could be within 60 days, 90 days. But you want to get a lot of content up as quickly as you can, because what that also does is it gives your site relevancy. And I've talked about this before. Really, really important is moving forward is we want to start letting Google know what our site is discussing, what it's about. And by creating 30 plus articles, you're going to allow that, their bot to actually scrape the site and start indexing and then start to know what the site is about. So I wouldn't worry about forcing and trying to put affiliate links in there and really focusing on that. I would just, as passively you're writing, if you see there's a spot that you're talking about a product and there's an affiliate program that you're signed up for, yes, include that link. I would not actually use images, because the more images you put on there, it could slow the site down unless you're using some type of tool, which SiteGround has a built-in tool. I don't think HostGator does. I know they don't. You have to have a plugin. There's a bunch of plugins out there that allows you to do it. But I wouldn't focus on the affiliate side in the beginning. I would focus more on the informational content. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to end it right there as far as the answer to that question. We're going to open it up for some Q&A. And I know I've got at least one question here. Guys, if you do have any other questions, drop it in the comments for me. And I will just let this kind of roll for the podcast. So this way here we can answer these. Okay, so here's one. This is a good one. Is Amazon the best affiliate to start with? How long do you have to get click on it? Okay, so, and I think what this question is kind of what I just talked about. So number one, is Amazon the best affiliate to start with? I would say it can be because there's a whole bunch of products, right? And everyone loves Amazon. So it's easy to convert, okay? It's easy to convert because they're familiar with the site. So when they click on a link from your site and they go over, you will usually convert better. The downside is that you only get like 3% commission. So you sell something for $100, you get $3. Okay. Not terrible, but it's not that great. Now, what I would do though, is I would start looking at different either sites that you find that are already promoting products or that are, running ads and things like that. And I'd start to see what people are being shown. And then that way there, what I can do is I can say, hey, you know what? Maybe they have an affiliate program that I can sign up for. And I actually did this in two different instances. And what I did is I went over to the site. And here's a little tip for you. If you go to someone's site, usually what you can do, there's two things you can do. Number one, scroll all the way to the bottom, look in the footer at all of their links, and usually you'll see a spot there that says either partners or it'll say affiliates. Okay. Or the other thing you can do is take that company name and then just add affiliate to the end. Like you're looking for an affiliate program, and then you'll see anything that has been indexed in Google that might lead you to their page about being an affiliate. The other thing you can do is just reach out to the company and ask them and say, hey, just wondering, do you offer an affiliate program? That's it. So is Amazon the best? Not really. It's not really. Not as far as like what money you're going to earn from a sale. Everyone kind of gets all excited because they're like, well, you get credit for 24 hours of that shopping cart. And if someone has a treadmill in there for $2,000, you'd get 3% of that. Okay. But for the most part, that's not happening. That's not really happening, right? If someone puts a book in there for, $9.99, you get, 3% of that, not much, right? So I would strongly recommend trying to look outside of that. But again, I wouldn't make that my primary focus in the very beginning. If you don't have at least 50 pieces of content up, I would not even start thinking about that. I would just keep creating that content over and over and over again. Okay. And Kyle says, yes, I do this looking for affiliates all the time. Yeah, it's great. And the thing is the one thing I would do is I would definitely look at ClickBank for sure. And just see if they offer any products over there. And the thing is with ClickBank, if you do find a product, make sure that you do your research to make sure it's a good product. You might even want to buy the product. And then just that way there, you can actually do a full out review of the product. Okay, so the other question is, should we wait for a certain amount of traffic before link affiliate? No, you don't have to wait for any. If you're only putting a link in there, number one, that's not going to make the site heavy. It's not going to hurt your site. But you have an opportunity for someone to go over and purchase something. But I would only do it as passively going through. I would not, as you're writing it, I would see where it would make sense, but I would not spend a ton of time trying to weave it in so I can get that mention. It's just, if it's naturally being said, put the link in there, link to it, be done with it, hit publish, move on to the next. So that's what I would say there. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Scooby Life says sometimes the affiliate info is in their FAQs. Yes, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. You're absolutely right. And going back to the should we wait for a certain amount of traffic before we put an affiliate link in there? If you are going to start creating posts and articles that are product review based, yeah, I would wait. I would wait until I got over the 5,000 page views per month, honestly. I do not want to slow down my traffic potential because I'm bloating the site with images or, plugins, because there's plugins out there that will allow you to pull in from the API on Amazon or eBay or any of those. And what happens then is it bloats the site, meaning it slows it down. Also, when Google is looking at the site and scraping it, if it starts to see a whole bunch of affiliate stuff on there, they're going to classify your site as a review site. And then they could, I don't know if it'll happen to everyone, but it could hurt your ranking ability. So that's why I would be careful with that. Let's see, quick question here. Any other questions? Drop them in there. Okay, so let's see. Do I have an affiliate, or do I have an offer for an affiliate course? Like, do I do any affiliate training? No, I don't. And the reason is because that's not my specialty. And it's not something I'm focusing on, to be honest with you. Now we do cover that, how to create a product-based post. We have that inside of our niche properties class and inside of our content creation challenge. And you can actually see that inside of there. Actually, Chris Schaefer went and wrote a full out product-based post and showed you exactly how to do that. So Salama, I think you are part of our, I know you are, you're inside of the niche properties class. So that is in there for you. So I would go through that. That's all that you need, right? And as far as identifying them, again, I just gave you what you need to do there. Just look at the sites and find the affiliate or the partner link, or go to ClickBank, or reach out to that business if you want to promote some of their stuff. But I wouldn't spend a ton of time there. If you do not have 50 articles posted yet, then I would not focus my time looking for affiliates right now. I just wouldn't worry about it. And then the last thing here is, because I did mention, and I don't know if this was on the podcast or not, but I mentioned it before I actually started recording, is that I'm getting my booster today. So it says, I got my booster Monday. This is the first time I wasn't super sick 10 to 12 hours later. What I did different was take 3 Advil every 4 hours for 36 hours. I have been super tired since, though. Yeah, I'm hearing you're going to get tired. So hopefully not, but we'll see. And that'll be happening this afternoon. So I know that has nothing to do with affiliate stuff, but hey, we gotta talk about that stuff a little bit. Well, we don't have to, but we just did. All right, guys, that is our Friday jam session. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Friday. If you're listening to this and this is your first time attending our Friday jam session, whether it's on the podcast or whether it is live, go ahead and visit takeactioncrew.com. You can see some past coffee talks there. There's a cool little search feature there that you can search through all of the last, I forget how many, over 100 now. And you can sort them by what you're looking for. If you want to get updates and you want information from me sent right to your inbox, head on over to takeactioncrew.com. Got some cool stuff planned. And generally every week I send out some emails and I give you stuff that I'm working on, that I'm learning. And a little bit of inspiration is kind of sprinkled in there as well. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have an awesome, amazing day. Take care, take action, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.